want to pass your VIPKID interview, demo class, or mock class? Would a rubric of how the interviewers score you help you out there? Well, stay tuned to find out what that is. Hello everyone, thanks for watching, and before we start I have one question for you. What is the major thing that scared you the most when you applied to VIPKID? Whether you're thinking of applying or you applied and got the job already, what was that thing? The one thing that held you back a little bit? Please tell me what it is in the comments below, and also don't forget to like this video and subscribe. This is only part one of a 3-part series. So let's begin. Alright, so when you do your interview, your mock class, your demos, your certifications, you're scored on a rubric. This is done by the mock class mentors, and in this rubric you're graded on a 5-tier scale. The scale goes from
absence, developing, fair, exceeding, and exceptional.
In this video I'm just going to talk about what you got to do for the exceptional scale. You really don't need to know the others, you just need to know what you need to do to get the perfect score. It's broken down into 3 sections. The 3 sections are ESL Essentials, Teaching Skills, and Professionalism. Today we're going to talk about the first one, which is ESL Essentials.
Educational TPR, repetition, modeling, supplementary tools, full sentences, positive correction, teacher output, and language proficiency.
Alright, the first ESL Essentials, TPR.
For educational TPR, you need to use clear, understandable, and appropriate TPR for all content. Point your finger to your mouth when the student needs to repeat after you. Cup your ear to indicate the student should speak and you are listening. Move your hands to display words like throw, ball, big, and small.
TPR is total physical response, and this is pretty simple. This is as simple as pointing to your mouth when you're speaking, cupping your ear when you want to listen to the student. It's throwing a ball, just moving your arm to throw the ball. Big, small, just make hand actions. That's it.
Repetition. Prompt the student to repeat after you. Break down the new vocabulary words and have the students repeat. Give the student the time to retain the information. Do it at least 3 times before moving on, even if it is said correctly. Use for any words that the student struggles with.
Alright, so the next ESL essential is repetition. For this one, you want the student to repeat after you. You want to break down the word into little chunks and have them repeat those chunks. Then when they get those chunks, you want them to repeat the entire word. You want them to do it at least 3 times before you move on, and you want to congratulate them too when they get it right.
Modeling. Follow the I do, we do, you do method. Circle the item you want the student to circle. Do it together with the student. Have the student do it independently.
Alright, the next ESL essential is modeling. For this you want to follow the I do, we do, you do method. This is where you do something first. It could be like circling a word and saying it. Then you're going to circle it again and have the student circle it with you and then say it together. And then you're going to want to have the student do it on their own. So you're doing it on your own to display what to do. You're doing it together with the student, and then you're going to have the student do it independently. That's it.
Supplementary tools. You need 2 or more props to pass, 5 or more props to get an exceptional score. Props must be clear, visible, and relevant to the lesson. They must serve an educational purpose. Flashcards, whiteboards, and puppets make for great props.
Okay, so the next ESL essential is supplementary tools. This basically means your props. You need 2 props in order to pass with a fair score. For an exceptional score, you need 5, so try to get 5 in on this. Props can be flashcards, a whiteboard, puppets, anything that fits in with the lesson and is educational. So make sure it's clear to see on camera, make sure it fits the purpose of the lesson, and try to have 5.
Full sentences. Encourage the student to speak in full sentences. Use both verbal and nonverbal clues to encourage full sentences over one-word answers. Use the new phrase learn to encourage the students to say the sentence in a different way. Encourage the student to make their own sentence.
So the next ESL essential is full sentences, and this is exactly what it sounds like. You want to encourage the student to speak in full sentences. For example, when you ask the student their name and they say Jerry, you want to encourage the student to say, my name is Jerry. You want to use verbal and nonverbal clues. So when they just say Jerry, go, my name is Jerry. Cup your ear to show them that you want them to say, my name is Jerry. And try to use the patterns too. So if you learn something else, like I like pizza, try to get them to say something else with that phrase. Maybe I like bananas. It's that simple. Just try to get them to speak in full sentences.
Positive correction. Prompt the student to repeat after you, break down the new vocabulary words, and have the students repeat. Give the students the time to retain the information. Do it at least 3 times before moving on, even if it is said correctly. Use for any word that the student struggles with. Praise the student after proper corrections are achieved.
So the next ESL essential is positive correction. And this one, what it basically means is don't be an asshole to the student. When they get something wrong, correct it in a positive way. Smile, be friendly, do everything proper, and isolate the word, circle it, have them say it again, have them repeat it again until they get it correct, and shower them with praise.
Teacher output. Level appropriate speaking speed. Not too fast, not too slow. Use level appropriate words and sentence patterns. Do not use incidental language.
Alright, so now we're up to teacher output on the ESL essentials. This is the way you interact with the student. You want to do it in a level appropriate fashion. You don't want to come in with a large vocabulary they won't understand. You kind of want to stick to the words and the sentence structure you're using in the lesson. Otherwise, the student's going to have no clue what you're saying. Remember, they're just learning English for the first time, and if you're using words they don't understand, this is called incidental language, and VIPKID doesn't like that.
Language proficiency. Display a mastery of the English language. Use synthetic phonics, proper grammar, syntax, and word choices. Quickly self-correct any speaking mistakes as to not confuse the student.
Alright, now we're up to language proficiency, and this is you displaying your mastery of the English language. Remember, try to have great grammar, great diction, great syntax, and all that other stuff when you speak. It's okay to make a mistake, but be sure to correct it right away because you don't want to introduce an improper phrase or grammar or something the student should be saying to them, so correct it right away. Alright, this concludes the first video on the rubric. This is about ESL essentials. Be sure to subscribe because my next video is coming out soon, and that's on part 2, teaching skills. So subscribe and find out exactly when it comes out. Thanks for watching. See you soon.